course. That's great. Did you do anything fun? All right, guys. So we are back. We are doing your current love situation for the collective of all the signs. We're going to go water, air, earth, fire tonight in that order. So yeah, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to start with Cancer. Okay, so if we have any Cancers in here, say hello. Then we're going to, like I said, go air, earth, fire. All right, so this is going to be the collective of Cancer. What do we see going on in your love situation? Hi, Johnny. Hi, Tina. Okay, so far, Cancer, what I am seeing... Oh, thank you. Thanks. Do you have a date? Maybe. No, I'm just kidding now. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you again. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Tony. All right. Thank you, Marmar, for putting that in the chat. Okay. So Cancer, starting off here, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is showing me someone here that you are looking to put equal investment in, give and take. I feel like there is an honest answer needed for you, and that you're wanting things to change in a positive direction, but there needs to be honesty on what someone's really willing to give you within the connection. Like, I feel like you're not here to, don't play, change. I don't know if they're changing their mind, if they're playing games here. There seems to be like this withdrawn energy between you two. I don't know if it's really spoken. It's almost like you two are... I can't really show these cards because they're a little more on the inappropriate side. So, but because it's Valentine's Day and the love stuff, I want to bring out, some of my more lovey-dovey or intimate cards. So, I don't know. I'm getting like two people like laying in a bed, but it feels distant in a way. It's like, we sleep together, but something's distant. It's not like spoken about, but you feel it. But then it's almost like, I don't want to make this a big deal, or I don't want to make it into an argument if you're in a relationship. There's something about like a truth needing to come out, that not really wanting to reveal it in a way. But then feeling emotional sometimes about this situation, like wanting to talk about how you feel, but then I don't want to make a big deal out of it. But there needs to be changes. I feel like it's a positive change, but there's something about the distance and wanting to come closer with you or your partner. So let me see here. Hi, Liz. How are you, babe? Let's see here. Tell me about this person for Cancer. Well, you have true intimacy with this person, but not in... Intimacy can be in different ways, right? It's not always sexual between you guys. It gives like people who cuddle or people who are close to one another, but like you do share intimacy, but it's not in the same... I'm here, not in the same way. You could be fantasizing somebody else. Someone's just giving you more and you feel like almost like a distance. There could be someone else that you're fantasizing about and having a lot of fantasies, and it's like, it's giving like it's the little things. It's because there's like a wall between you and your person, so it's almost giving like, I don't know if you're like talking to like a colleague or a coworker, but there's someone else that you're emotionally, I don't know how to say it, but like detaching from. Hi, Amy. Hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jano. Thank you. So I'm getting that there's some type of intimacy that you're looking for, but you're not maybe getting from your partner in the ways that you want it. And there's someone else where you're having this fantasy about someone else. And it's giving like this flirtation. It's not that you two may be intimate in some way, but I'm hearing like it's in the way that like someone looks into your eyes when they're talking to you, or just getting close to like whisper a secret. It's like in the little things you're like, okay. So it could be something like that, that you're distant from your partner, but there's someone else coming into the mix that you're having fantasies about. But I don't think this is cheating. I think this is just a flirtation. Yeah, but they're kind of winning you over because you're not engaged with your partner. What's going on between Cancer and their partner? Yeah, there's something in the way where two people aren't really talking about the issues. Like there's a stubborn energy of let's just not talk about it, and we can just, we can go to bed and say goodnight. But so we're in the same room, but we're not really looking at each other. We're on our phones. We're not vibing. And then it seems here like there's someone else that you just have a closeness with, but it's behind the wall. So I don't know. It's giving more of like a flirtation. Oh, Apollo's here. Say hi, Apollo. Say hi. He got a haircut. He can see now. Okay, all right. What else can you tell me? I don't know. Maybe you're getting over someone else because you're just over the distance. You're also very focused on work, and you're trying to move over a betrayal with someone else. So I feel like you're focused on your work over the betrayals, over the something secret, things we do in the dark. I'm hearing, is that like a movie? I don't know. But I'm getting something we do in the dark. Like I'm getting over someone and I'm tired of the indecision. It's coming up again. I'm tired of the indecision between us. Like, I think you're moving on from somebody now. I think I'm over it now. I think you're moving in a different direction where you're celebrating with someone. You're tired of the indecision. Like I'm hearing, are you going to go my way or are you not? Okay. Outcome here for these two. I'm getting that you're moving towards a serious relationship, but there's a lot of, with who is the question, because there's some fighting. Okay, I'm getting a fight in between a partnership, but it's a quiet fight. It's like we don't talk about our problems. Yeah. You may feel like the victim of the situation here. Again, I'm getting something done in the dark, or you're maybe ashamed of something that you've been hiding something else. What the hell? Someone always makes themselves out to be the victim in the situation. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, he's cute. Okay. Well, this was deeper than I really wanted to go here, but okay, give me some final outcomes here. I just feel that right now you're trying to get clear to move forward, but right now there's some cloudy judgment. So just make sure. He's a Cancer. Okay. I would say just wait until the fog clears, because there's also a version of the story, Cancer, that you may feel like is clouded, and you're trying to push through illusion to get to the truth of like, where's the equal effort? Because it's almost like someone's always spinning in a narrative and coming off very, very prideful here to you. And it makes you feel like you're not loved or seen. So I feel like you're frustrated. Let's get some advice here for you. And then we'll go to, and then we'll move on. I feel like this is a quiet, passive-aggressive argument. This is not like full-out arguing. This should just, I feel like it's giving me the whole vibe of the relationship here. Just two people with their backs turned, okay? And not wanting to really talk about it. I love you is a powerful word. So remember why you're together with this person, because you love them. I think there's a fantasy that you're having of somebody else, or you're fantasizing other people, like maybe influencers or people online, more than you are this connection. And there's like this reminder here, Cancer, that it's just distracting you, but it's not what you really want or who you really want. Like, you got, like, there's something here about escaping because you're attracted to something or someone else. But I think regardless, like, you still really love this person, and the love needs to come back into it. But you're distorted because you feel like that. I feel like you're telling yourself, like, this person doesn't love me, this person, so it's saying, like, try to be a little bit more clear and not get too tied down into the emotional narrative. I feel like you want this person to chase you, and they're not. It's like they're not chasing, or they're not acting in the ways that maybe you feel like they should. They're acting distracted from you, so you're distracting. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting a very passive-aggressive energy here. So maybe it just needs like an I love you and a really nice date to kind of bring back that romance, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I will be doing a singles reading probably tomorrow. So if you are single, this is more for people in situationships, relationships, maybe newly dating, maybe you've been in a relationship a long time, but this is more relationship of a current love situation you're dealing with. You don't have to be committed necessarily. I do think the Cancers I'm talking to are in some type of commitment and dealing with like silent passive aggression for sure. So that is what I have for you. Let's see the signs you could be dealing with. We have Libra and we have Taurus here. You don't have too many zodiac signs, so don't get too caught up in them. And that's all I'm seeing so far, okay? So watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus just to get a full read and see what fits with your love situation. Again, if you're single readings are for tomorrow. They will be singles' current love situations, but they will just be for singles, okay? Because I don't want to mix the two. All right? Okay. Next. And I didn't write Cancer's timestamp, of course. Scorpio, yes, Duchess. Scorpio is next. You're right on it. Okay, Scorpio. Hi, Sum. How are ya? Oh, thanks, Debbie. You're a real one. Thanks. All right, Scorpio. So let's see what's happening in your current love situation, whether you're in a relationship or situationship, not single. You could be in a situation with someone and single, but there is someone you're dating, okay? Let's put that out there, okay? This is for you guys, okay? All right. So, let's see what's going on for you. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So, you two are giving me very different energies, which are very interesting. So, in your situation, you're looking like you're really excited for this new opportunity coming in. I feel like this is someone that you feel that you trust them, or you have this innate feeling that you trust within this connection. And I think you see potential in someone and you're just excited in the potential. They could be a little bit younger than you. I am getting someone who might be a little bit younger than you, or just someone that you feel like is something you've been looking for in a partner. Now, the person has been really in their head. They could be self conscious or just constantly like worrying. They could be like a worry wart here, Scorpio, and wondering, okay, like, I think they're confused on really what they want out of love or within a partnership. And so they often get confused and in their head, like, what is wrong with me? And they get really resistant to change almost because they think it's something's wrong with them. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, why can't I love freely or openly? Like, they feel very stoic in nature or just hard exterior, which may be what you kind of like about them, but also frustrating. It seems like this person lacks being objective and just flowing with it. They can't like flow, like they're in their head a lot of times because they have a lot of swords in their energy. I feel like what connects you two is being hopeful with love. And that is where you two connect, is the ideal image that you both have of love, Scorpio, is the same. They're just you're just more open and excited, whereas they're more worried. I'm dealing with someone who must be in a situationship or newly dating somebody, because it is giving here to me that you both are looking to have romance in your life and inspired by each other to love again. I'm hearing love again. Yeah. The only thing that is separating you is an honest conversation here. So there's something amiss in terms of the conversation. Can you tell me what this is about? There may be too much distance within the relationship sometimes. Not enough conversation, not enough rapport with one another, where it almost feels like, okay, why are you walking out? It's getting cold, it's getting cold. And you feel like someone's moving on, and then they reach back out again, making you think, oh, we're beginning again, or okay, we're talking. So there's a lot of distance in between you two. It doesn't really flow easily, I'm getting. Because there's something wrong in the communication for you or within the connection itself. Tell me more. I feel like somebody really wants to see somebody. You know, I really want to see you, and it's not enough for me. I think there's something about liking somebody's face or very attracted to someone and wanting to kind of grab hold and be more intimate and close. And someone here is still learning to open themselves up fully, which I believe might be your partner here. I feel there's this energy of somebody wanting it really quickly to wrap up or to go faster, Scorpio, and the other person is like, let's slow it down, like way slower. So the pace is not. For some of you, you could have hooked up fast or escalated really fastly between you two and then went back to like, wait, reset, too fast for me. And then needing to go even slower. I don't know who on whose side that is, but I'm getting it went fast and then it went snail slow. I'm getting like a hookup in a car that happened really fast. I don't know where that's coming from. There could be a sense of rejection from the walking away of it. What else here? I feel like there is some distance here Okay, for this new beginning, there is some distance. And I don't feel the communication is where it needs to be. Okay. I think there's a needing to embrace emotions here, allowing your feelings to surface and be accepted. Slow down. I said that. Pause and allow things to unfold. I feel like, you're allowed to feel rejected in a way, but also give somebody space. They may just need space. It may not be rejection. So, Scorpio, if you are thinking of somebody, it may just be that they're just not willing to go at the same pace as you. They're saying something about slowing it down. Okay, advice here. You may be bored in the investment that it'll take. Okay, this could take a long time for this person to open up, and you might get bored and move on. Okay, is what I'm seeing. Or you can take this as it could last. If you're willing to wait, even if you're frustrated or bored, it can turn into something very securing and long lasting. But it takes a lot of patience for this to work out. And you could be getting bored of it, but that's how I'm seeing it, or you're going to move on. I see you kind of moving on from this because it's what it takes to build it is just, my wish is for something quicker, so I need to find someone who matches the energy I'm willing to give. And you may be talking to somebody new here, okay, soon, because you need someone who's going to give you what you need. You may still be talking to this person, Scorpio, because you're still sexually attracted to them. And you're just having this inner realization, though, like the more you go out, or maybe you're trying to go out and date other people, you're still attracted to this person and wanting to kind of keep them close. I think you know this. I feel like you're just keeping this person close. In a way, like you still talk to this person low key, but you're keeping your options open. So if they want to slow down, it's kind of giving me like, yeah, slow down. All right, you can slow down. I will find someone else to fulfill me and when you're ready, call me. It's kind of giving me that. I think you're willing to like see your other options, okay, and move forward. I don't think moving forward will be hard for you, all right, babes? So that's what I'm seeing here for you. I also recommend, again, watch the singles read, okay? Hi, Quiet Storm. All right, zodiac signs. I'm seeing Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn. All right, and yep, that is what I see here. Can be any zodiac sign. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of distance between you two. It could also be here. Yeah. I don't know. I still see you two talking, though. But not right now. I'm hearing it's on, like, kind of like on a pause. So you're going to be talking to other people. And you might be having a really good time with someone else anyways. Okay. All right. Next. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture. Okay, guys? All right. Next, we have Pisces, my lovely Pisces gang. Where's Pisces? Do we have Pisces in the chat? All right, Pisces. Hi, Yash Jazz. Hello. Okay, so let's see what's happening for my Pisces. This is for people who are dating or in a relationship. This is not for singles, okay? You can be single and you're dating someone specifically. It's just not a title on it. That's fine. Like, I feel like Scorpios was like that. But for the most part, you guys, this is not a singles read. Okay? Okay. Pisces moon. Hey, Monet. All right, let's see what we got going on for you guys. Pisces collective. Oh, man. Okay. This Pisces, yours may be real quick. Real quick. Okay, Pisces. So for you, I see you done with this person and you're very guarded to let them in. Hi, Lee. Hello, hello. Monet, I might have looked at you, so this might be you here. Because I'm getting Pisces, you're done. You're over it. You're guarded and very reserved towards somebody. And this person is repressing their emotions and hiding out. I'm hearing hiding out. So they're also like just not. I'm hearing the song "You Are My High." This is a good song. Leo, hey Lee. We're doing fire a little bit later. If you can be patient, it's going to be a little bit later. Okay. But yeah, so this person's repressing and hiding out. Okay, being quiet. And I think what's connecting you two is feeling like it's time to move on. And you might be doing this in different ways, but you guys are slowly moving on because it just feels like it's just done. Like, I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of waiting for it. I don't want it anymore when it comes to this partnership. So, yeah, I don't really see it working out because the things that were said, it's just time to move on. I need something new in my life. And if I keep going in this situation, then I have no one to blame but myself because I'm not beating a dead horse. Okay? When it what so, and I feel like you both feel that way, but then what separates you is what was real and what was just this was karmic. It's like what was real and what, like, someone here is having a problem with the illusion of it all. Like, they just feel like it was just a fantasy. And there's a lot of things that they don't know. I don't know whose side this is, but what separates you two is what was real and what was just, it feels like hopelessness. Like someone else feels like it's just constant fear within the connection or constant imagining things between each other that never maybe even really happened, you know? So I feel here that you both are done. Like, no, I'm done. I'm done the illusion. I'm done the addiction of it all. I don't want to be involved in this. No, thank you. Okay. Well, that's not really what I was expecting. Tell me more. I feel like you and your partner are kind of done here. Mm-hmm. I feel like you both are kind of acting out of your masculine energy, where it's just like, if it would have worked, it would have flowed. And we're both just so like trying to control this, and in different ways you're trying to control it. Someone could be passively trying to control it while someone's putting the coffin on the nail saying done, but either way, you both are still doing your own moves. It's checkmate. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of hot and cold between you two. You both may have other decisions, and neither of you, I feel like, especially you, Pisces, you're just like, I'm done. And this person's repressing how they feel and won't open up because they feel like, I need to move on anyway. All right. So I'm getting done. Done. It's done. All right. What else? I should have looked. I mean, whatever comes out, comes out. I'm just going to, taking a leap of faith. There might be a leap of faith and moving meeting someone closer to where you live, okay? Or you two share some type of hometown, or there might be just someone who lives closer or is more closely acceptable. Maybe they didn't get along with people in your life, and so the person that you're dealing with now or will be dealing with, a lot of people will be like, that was so much better than Willis. I don't know who the fuck Willis is, but let's rock with it. It's like, okay, like they're much better than Willis, you know? So, or whatever. Like they're so much better. People will be telling you that, like, I didn't like that you liked so much. I don't get what you saw in them Pisces. And you're like, me neither. What can you tell me here about this connection for Pisces? Okay. What can you tell me for Pisces? Okay. Love who you are, Pisces. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of wonderful things that life has to offer you. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. This didn't work because you felt too guarded. And always, again, there could have been a lot of confusion or delusion. And what really kept you guys there was temptation. Almost like it's never going to work. So, like, I'm in love with you because we have so much to fight for that I want to keep fighting for it. Something like that. It's not what you really truly desire in a relationship. It shouldn't be this difficult. I'm hearing it shouldn't be that I have to hide or hold my emotions back. It should be effortless. And it's practicing compassion. Maybe you didn't feel like this person was compassionate and very selfish in nature, but it says see things from a different perspective. You know, this person just may not have the emotional awareness that you have. Okay, so I'm hearing let go, let God, you know. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Yours is really fast, but I'm hearing I'm not answering personal questions, but I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Okay, signs you could be dealing with. I see Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. Okay, so those could be some of the signs you're dealing with. All right. On to the air signs. On to the air signs. Do we have any Geminis? My Gemini gang, your current love situation. This would be people who are just, they have somebody in mind, okay? You're not like single and saying, no, I don't want the like anybody. Like you're not thinking that way, okay? You're not a single. You wouldn't consider yourself a single, okay? I can claim that if single energy is in the room and that's what I'm vibing off of, then fine. But it's supposed to be people who are more dealing with someone, a person on your mind. Okay. Not the person when you're like, I don't ever want to talk to them again. Not that. Okay. Okay. All right. Gemini. Okay, got a couple seconds to take 2 sippies of water. All right. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for my collective of Gemini. Let's see what we have going on for you in this connection. I'm like, hey, if this is what I'm getting, this is what I'm getting. But not what I really was looking for. Hold on. Actually, let me change my music too. I can change the playlist. It's tiring me out. It's not bad. I'm just tired. Oh, I want to sex you up. Who are we on? Gemini. All All right, Gemini. Let's see. You. Your person. Okay. What connects you to? Okay, actually, let me get to it. All right. So, Geminis, I feel you are maintaining your spot. Like, I'm going to stay right here in this connection, okay? So, the Geminis I'm connecting to, I'm hearing like, I'm going to stay right here. All right, I'm going to wait this out, and I'm willing to give, but I want to see what you're going to do too. So, you're having a lot of patience. You're playing it cool. I think you're unsure if you really can be with this person, and there could be some lying. I don't know if you're confused on whether they're lying, but I feel that you both may be misleading here. But I feel like there's a lie about what you can really give into the connection and what you can give to the balance of the other side, which is yourself, maybe your family, your career. So there could be a lie here about what you can truly give to a partnership. So maybe that's why you're not fully going in deep with somebody, because there's a part of yourself lying about what you can truly give. And I think you're aware of this, which is why you're kind of okay taking a step back if you need to and coming in and switching it up here and there. Gemini, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're in my mind a little bit, Gemini, where you're like, keeping it cool because I could change my mind. Like, when I'm with you or I talk to you, yeah, I like talking to you. I want to connect. And then I kind of want my space. So I'm not really sure if I want this. It's like you tip your toe in and I'm like, so it's giving you're playing it up a little bit yourself. But this person's also being very honest to you that they may be exploring options. So I'm dealing with some people here who maybe I'm dealing with some people here who may be open. You guys are not official. That is what I'm getting for the Gemini collective here. So if you're like, no, me and my partner are committed, okay, not your story. It's okay. But I feel this person has been honest with you, Gemini, that they are exploring their options and that they haven't made a decision. And I feel that when you talk to them, they confuse you even more, which is why you're like, are you lying to me? I don't know. It's like you're kind of changing your mind about this person day by day. And this person, the way that they're communicating, they assert kind of testing you a little bit. And you remain pretty stern, but this person tests you and confuses you a little bit. They also make you feel really good, though, when you talk to them or when you hear their voice. It's like you like talking with them. You two have really good conversation. This is someone who intrigues your mind, but emotionally is quite confusing for you to step into. They could give you a fantasy of who they are, and you try to cut through the illusion to see who they really are. So this person may really interest you because they keep you on your toes a lot, I'm feeling. Let's see what connects you two here. What connects you to? What separates? Okay. There may be this inner awareness that this person's almost like a dreamy illusion, someone who's alluring, seductive, attractive in nature, but ultimately won't lead to anything truly fulfilling for you. And I think you both may feel that way about each other. Maybe you both feel like, oh, this is fun, but this isn't someone that I want to be serious with. So when I asked what separated you two, there's a lot of space, a lot of silence. And it's also like, even if you are connecting with someone here, Gemini, even if you are connecting with this person, you're also doing some healing on your own self. And so it's very hard for you at this time, while you're self healing, dealing with a partner or a person who's giving you almost like an illusion of romance, or an illusion of something that tastes good but isn't fully going to fulfill you. And so it's like giving me, like, I can have a little taste, but I don't want to fully spend time with you or get sucked into this, because it's not something I can really hold on to, is what I'm getting. Okay. Aries, we have a little bit for Aries, so just be patient, Omar. But yeah, we will get to Aries. And hi, Danny, Sag. Man, all my fire signs. Yeah, we're doing fire last, so be patient. I keep you guys last because if you guys know, I love doing fire signs. So I like to do it last because it gives me more energy. So, and when it's my last zodiac signs, I need more energy. So I try to keep y'all till the end. It feels like you guys are trusting in this inner knowing. I think you both are aware that this isn't going to lead to anything long lasting. So it's almost like there's an inward knowing to trust myself. Trust myself, even if this is confusing, even if I'm unsure, are you lying, or there's, or this person's they feel like you may be feeding them an illusion. You may feel like they're lying about their life or who they are. I don't know, but the point is trust thyself in this connection. Okay? Trust thyself, Gemini. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, you both may be conning each other, but really it's like, I feel like you both are confused and both keeping quiet. But I feel this person's a little bit more of a chatterbox. There is a suppression. Okay, yeah, there is some secret admiration for one another or desire for one another, but there is a keeping quiet, and the truth hasn't really come out, or the clarity has been resistant, like being honest to reveal what each other is feeling. And at the same time, it's getting boring between you two. Like, this is not stimulating as it once was. So yeah, there may be some honesty needing to come in, but then it's like, what's the point? Let's just let it die. So you guys just may be letting it die. What is my sign? What do you think my sign is, Omar? Thank you, Paulo. Be in the present and dream of your future. When we dream, everything is possible. So again, I don't think this person will fulfill what you're desiring. So that's what I keep getting for you. But I feel like you're resisting them. I think that this is two people who are exploring their options and may just be having a good time, but just, yeah, I feel like you're gonna cut it. You both are cutting it off. But it was fun exploring my options with this person to see, but it's just an option that I don't really want. Yeah, the effort isn't being put in, whether it's your side or their side, or there's just a misunderstanding. It's like neither are gonna budge. There needs to be equal effort, and deep down it's not. Okay. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I'm seeing Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Okay. Geminis, that was your reading. Okay, next we are doing Libra. Libra moon. All right. So this will be somebody that you're connecting with or someone that you're interested in. So someone you're actually in a relationship with. We'll see. Let's see how you are appearing in this Libra collective. Okay, them. You think I'm a Libra? Or you're saying we're on Libra? Oh, you're a Libra. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing here starting out, Libra, you're being quite quiet with someone. You've been assessing them, watching their moves, watching how they respond, how they treat you, okay? And you're judging them and perceiving how they respond, and you're not finding them to be quite collaborative. It's like they're refusing to take the steps needed to make it work. And so they're not, well, if you're just seeing how they move, and how they move is how they act. So you're going kind of quiet on them. And just keeping to yourself at this time. This person is moving on. They have moved on and don't feel they feel disconnected to you right now. And going within, maybe just feeling how they feel within this. Tell me more about their Queen of Cups here. This person feels like they're secure in what they feel and how they believe the situation to be. And they feel a sense of security in knowing that they're wanting what they want. And I don't know, I'm feeling like someone who's in touch with themselves and kind of over on their side. I don't want to hear arguments on Libra side, but they may not want to deal with manipulation or trying to figure out what your silence means. It's like, I'm over that. Like, I want something more mature. I'm sorry, I want something more mature. I want someone who can express their feelings to me, and I'm not dealing with your silence treatment. Something about a silent treatment from you, Libra, where they're like, no, no, bye. Yeah. It feels very secure. Something about they're very secure in what they want right now, and very kind of focusing on their work, on taking care of themselves, on feeling emotionally stable, and not dealing with inconsistency of like, I'm hearing like a bad reprimand. Like, if you don't do what I say, then I'm going to give you the silent treatment. Like, this person's not here for it. I don't know what is this, but this person, I'm hearing not having it. All right, let's see what connects you two. I'm hearing we don't speak the same language. So I don't know if you two are actually dealing with somebody who you don't, or they're whatever your language, your primary language isn't their primary language. So there could be a lot of confusion. What separates them? I think on your side, just playing advocate for Libra, you've assessed it, and it's just the way that they move, the way that they act. It's not up to your standard. And so you going quiet is not you playing mind games. I feel like it's no, this is not what I tolerate. This is my boundary. Respect it. So I'm getting just two different versions of how you two see the story, which again is why we don't speak the same language, because the way that you see this is I'm not playing mind games. I'm keeping a high boundary for myself that if I don't want to deal with someone or deal with a situation, I will not respond. So I'm getting an argument, like I'm getting feistiness from both sides. So again, you both are looking for security, something that's long lasting between you two. And I think you both, maybe even why you bonded is because yes, we want the same things, but the risk isn't worth it because we both are not fully wanting to step into this. So, right, because the Fool card in reverse is kind of taking a foolish risk or just not ready to really take it. Because if we take this risk, how will it lead to anything that is securing or worthy of feeling comfortable of what we have? It's like we don't have anything to build something on. You both also could just be disassociating from love right now and really focused on your work and not really able to meet a relationship fully at this time. No, we haven't done. Hi, Marlene. No, we haven't done Virgo. We are on air signs right now on Libra. Then we got Aquarius, then Taurus, then Virgo. So we're about like 4 away from Virgo. I feel you two have actually had a lot of conversations back and forth, and it's very maybe even aggressive in nature between you two because you both are giving truth to one another. So it's not that you're being silent now after the conversations you might have had, right? Because you're standing here as the Knight of, you're standing here as the King of Swords. So I think after you've had some conversations, it's not worth it. It's not gonna work here. And I think the conversations that you had were not, it was giving not an argue, like not a fight, but I'm getting very debate, like a conversation that was very a debate back and forth and even talking over each other to a degree where it was like, we're not seeing this the same. What separates you two is wanting to put in that effort of something that is quality and long lasting and not getting emotionally hurt by one person's pace versus the other. It also could be where you guys are in this place where you guys are saying you want a relationship or you want this to work out, but in reality, what the emotion takes to give to it isn't being met. And I don't know whose side that's on, but that is what's separating you two, is building consistency over a set amount of time, right? Because what connected you two was rushing into something too fast when you both wanted something that was securing. And then what's separating you two is thoughtfully spending quality time together to put in effort that would be able to keep the peace. There's something like there's not a lot of peace within this. It's like disturbed. This person may deal with anxiety, Libra, and when this person deals with anxiety, they tend to focus on work and get very protective of themselves and not really able to open up, but they heal quietly. I think you're determined to kind of have this dream, like not this dream, but you have an ideal person in mind that you've been imagining, and you're determined to get what you want. And you only really want someone who's going to go in the direction of someone who it's something about the way that this person moves, of taking their space, taking their quiet, not expressing how they truly feel, or even when they are expressing how they truly feel, it's just not what you want to hear. And it makes you quite indecisive. And I feel like when you're looking for a partner, or you really want somebody, you shouldn't be in between. And even some of you may be feeling like, I do have another option, and this just isn't enough for me. So I'd rather kind of go in a different direction anyways. But overall, I do feel that you are no longer interested. I think you're bored or disinterested anyways in the hype of it, and then falling for what? I feel like this person is looking for someone to care and nurture and build something very slowly, and is very patient. And I feel you don't really have the patience with the determination and the indecision. It's like, I don't feel determined to go this way anyway. So, final messages here for Libra. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. Because love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you're feeling like you can endure it, because this person needs someone who's going to be very patient. And that's just a question of, do you have it to endure that? All right. So that's what I see here. Signs you could be dealing with. We have Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, I'm also seeing Aquarius. Are you kidding me? Virgo again, Gemini, Cancer. Okay, so that is what I see here. Take what resonates and watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. This is going to be for the collective of Aquarius. It's going to be your current love situation. Most likely you're thinking of someone that you want to be connected to or already connected to. I am doing singles tomorrow, so keep that in mind, but whatever. I feel like I'm dealing with a lot of people who, it's okay if you don't know. It's okay. Your mind can change. Energies can change. Right? We're just talking about what is really going on in these situations. Oops. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's happening for my Aquariuses. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm going to give myself a second. Guys, make sure you guys please like, thumbs up, subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you guys are doing that, because it helps me and I see the views and it doesn't match. All right. All right, so this is going to be for the collective of Aquarius, your current love situation. We're not claiming people we don't want to talk to, okay? Okay, keep that in mind. Here we go. Or if not, if that's the person on your mind, that's the person on your mind. But don't be, if it comes up for a reason. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. Let's see how you are in love right now. How are you appearing in love? Okay. Hold on. All right, and the person on your mind for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, right now, whatever's coming in, you don't expect it. With the Tower card to the High Priestess in reverse, this is you not being connected to whoever this person is. That's what it's giving. And a sudden revelation or reveal or sudden change or breaking down and not being aware of what is to come with a partner or person. You're very much to yourself and not, I'm like, all by myself, and I do not, maybe there was an upset or tension in a relationship, or there was just a lot of instability in relationships, and it's like, nope, let me just cloak myself in a rail of invisibility to love. Okay, that's what it's giving here. Aquarius, like, I'm just gonna cloak myself up and not be seen. Okay, but there could be some sudden changes with you and a person. Someone here on their end wants to change it, Magician card in the Temperance, and wants to balance or come into harmony with you. Like, I want things to change between us. Hi D, Aries, hello. Someone's coming maybe in out of nowhere. Okay, someone you're not really, because I see you unaware. But someone else in this connection wants something to change and wants to come into harmony with you or wants things to balance, but is guarded in a way. It's like they're almost like borderlining it or tiptoeing on it. They're feeling guarded and it's very hard for them to express themselves. But then a part of them is always really excited in the idea of you two coming together and building something. So with the Temperance being here, it's giving like, I want to feel good around you. I want to come back into a good place. I'm just guarded about how are you? I think this is about like, how are you going to feel, Aquarius, right? You are Aquarius rising and Venus? You did. Hi. How's your life been as an Aquarius rising? Okay, so I feel someone does want to come towards you, but is having a hard time opening up and being honest. They're so indecisive. They're so unsure. Like, should I not? They're always going back and forth. But I feel that there's a part of them that feels deep down this would be helpful to learn whatever they're meant to learn from contacting you or trying with you. Whether I fail or fly, F it, I did it, and now I can move forward. And in that potential of learning something, I want to. Yeah. I just want my life to change because playing on this merry-go-round, they could be really in their head or really going over something over and over again. Send help, Aquarius here. Yeah, so I think they want to, but I don't know if they'll let they are not a vulnerable person. I'll say that. So they have a hard time doing that or doing this, I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what connects you to. Well, first, like a wake-up call. Their wake-up call is to reach out. You might welcome this because you don't see it coming, but it is an inner calling or like the sudden realization of this good news coming in, right? Page of Wands comes in pretty fast with good news to give and is something unexpected or out of the box, right? So that could be what connects you, is that you both, like, they're trying to kind of tell you or say something to you. But again, you guys may be in your own heads, right? They're in their own heads about coming forward and doing this. You kind of have been over being open to, I wouldn't say you're not open to relationships. I just think you've been quietly hermiting. Like I think after maybe other relationships that there were a lot of upsets or situations that didn't go right, you just have been to yourself. And so maybe you two have shared being in your heads, but in different ways, right? Like they're in their head about doing it, but you are just in your own world. So that's how you two connect. The crazy thing is that I feel here there will be an opening for romance if you want it. But they need to, there needs to be a letting go to be open and vulnerable, which is what I said. But it could work quite fast if when you guys come together, it's like a fast ignition. Once someone decides to open up and let go, the working together will be the easy part. The vulnerability is the hard part. Not working together in the relationship. What separates you two? Okay, so what separates you and this person? Well, you're not really feeling, what separates you two is you're not feeling the most socially open to invites right now. Okay? You're not open to invites right now. And you're kind of bored within relationships or dating. I'm just bored. And maybe you don't appear as the most open, emotionally available person, Aquarius. And that could be what disconnects you, because this person is afraid to kind of leap in. And this person, what separates them from you is that they're confused on, should I even reach into this? I really want to, right? Ace of Pentacles is the manifestation of something that they can trust in. They're confused if they should even really offer this hand. And they almost have convinced themselves, F it, what's the point in even trying? So again, there's a lot of emotional confusion and mental confusion in this person that they just won't step up to the plate to say it. So I'm getting like a secret admirer here. All right, advice here. Interesting. I was not expecting that. I don't know what I'm expecting out of any of these readings. They've been hella weird. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. I feel like that's a little bit maybe more for you, Aquarius, there, where it's, you've been hermiting and hiding. But, the more that you may try to be in a relationship, the more it may heal you than almost hermiting yourself from everything and everyone, afraid to be hurt again. It could be one thing that heals you and doesn't hurt you. It's all about the perspective and the way that you look at it. All right. Okay. Sign you could be dealing with. Virgo. Virgo Pisces. Sagittarius. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Pisces. Sagittarius. Virgo, Gemini. I keep getting the same signs. Yeah, I've got a lot of Virgo. I got a lot of Sagittarius and a lot of Pisces. All right. Yeah, it stays a secret when they don't show themselves. 100. All that sounds very interesting because something weird happened. And damn, he is a Virgo. Okay. Hey. All right. Moving on to the earth signs. Earth signs. We have Taurus in the house. All right, Taurus, it's your turn. It ain't your fault who I am, Aquarius. All right. Your rejection is so obvious. This person made in their head that you're just going to reject them. I don't know if it's true, but they tell themselves that you're just going to reject them. What's the point? But they still want you. Okay. Thanks, Debbie. You're so sweet. Okay, Taurus, this is for you. So, Taurus, if this does resonate, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and we're going to get started. All right, so let's see how Taurus is appearing. And let's see your person. Ooh, they are... Hold on, those did not come out right. I only see him at the store, and he already knows how... He doesn't even ask. Oh, well, that's cute. Okay. Taurus. All right. There is an opportunity here. Okay. I do think you trust this person who's coming in, or this is something you've been wanting, or you've been wanting something with someone here, Taurus. And I do feel you want to put your time and energy into them and see where this goes. I feel like you want to maybe even do something a little bit risky because you think it'll be worth it, and you trust in that. I don't know where it's going, but I trust that I want it. And you could have a little bit of a disorganized energy or feeling scattered. Like there might be parts where you're like, yeah, I want it, but what if this? And you need to be free in the way that you move, though. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's getting like you have a short attention span to it. It's like you're quickly changing your mind on and off, on and off. When it comes to them, they're not confused at all. I do think this person really does have really strong feelings for you and really does want to be with you and is very attracted and passionate towards you and is kind of giving you a lot of love and energy to show you how ambitious they are and how they want to put the fear behind them and move towards you. And yeah, I see this leading towards a commitment with the Hierophant being here. So yeah, I see you two moving into a direction. This person is going to be very dominant in the relationship to show you, okay, you want me to step up? You want me to do this? Like you may be coming forward with a demand of in some way so that you can trust it a little bit more, right? Maybe you're telling this person your boundaries a little bit of what you're looking for, and this person will meet you there. I will say this person knows exactly what they're doing. They are not confused, and they will be stepping up and showing you, oh, you want this? Okay, Taurus, I can do this. I can do that. Yeah, you are dealing with someone very confident and being able to show you how much they want to move towards you. I think this person will be taking a stride towards you. I'm hearing just be patient. This person may be I don't know if they're like fully testing you, but they want to know if this is something they can trust in over time, so, but they're excited because they do have a really strong bond with you and they have strong feelings for you. With that Two of Cups being there, this person does feel love for you or really strongly cares about you, to say the least. But I would get that when you come around, they feel like a tingle in their body. Not butterflies, but tingle. They feel attraction towards you. They feel a strong connection towards you. And I don't think they want to lose you or let you go. So let's see what connects you two. What connects you two? What attracts you two is that you both feel, I feel that you both feel a strong excitement towards each other and feel naturally drawn to each other. Like when you two are in a room, you two will just naturally migrate to each other and just start, vibing and feeling like our energy is speaking. Like if everyone can kind of feel it, right? With the Queen of Wands, she draws people, and so it's like as two, it's like you two just naturally have a connection, and not only I feel like you're something about like your eyes widen when you guys see each other and you guys get really happy and excited. And if it's not just you, other people can see it too. Okay. You both also, one thing that draws you too is that you, even if it's undeniable, you both trust each other to a degree. Let's say you guys just met, right? With the Page of Pentacles, it's like, I don't know why I'm so drawn to you, but I'm drawn to you for a reason. And I want to go towards it because whether it's something I need to learn or something I just need to learn how to trust, I want to do it with you because I feel so drawn and pulled towards you. Okay, Taurus, that's what I'm feeling here. With the Magician being here, this again is conscious awareness that I want to take action and move it forward. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's like I want to learn how to move this forward. Okay, so. One second. Okay. But you both are quietly. You're not expressing this outward, but it's the way that you move. It's the way that you two spend time together. You two may not be the most expressive, but you two show up for each other. Okay? Hi, Crystal. Yeah. I feel you both are kind of perceiving one another than you are talking about it. Like, let's just start here and put our time and energy into it and show each other. This is more about actions and spending quality time and energy towards one another and working together for something to build. But there's no promises to an outcome. Okay, that's what I'm getting. No, I have not done Aries yet. I'm on the earth signs with Taurus and making my way. Got a lot of Aries in the chat tonight. All right, and what separates you? So I have Virgo and Capricorn, and then I'll do Aries. So you are about 3 away. Again, there's a lot of, I think what separates you two is all the perception and seeing who gives what when and who's giving more and who's giving less. And the perception could be causing more of an intuitive awareness and a lot of spying because there's a lot of quietness between you two and not a lot of communication, which could lead to some misunderstandings within this connection. So there does need to be more conversations about what we give to one another because there could be illusions surrounding that or a sense of mystery and spying on each other a lot. So whether that's through a tarot reading or like searching, looking at their social media pages to see who they're hanging out with or something like that, there's spying going on between you two and not a lot of nurturing and tending to each other's needs. It's more like trying to find the mystery than just reaching out to one another and getting the answer right from source. No, So that could separate you two. So make sure you guys are having constant communication. It's like, but I don't want to ruin the. I feel like there's also a feeling of, well, the mystery keeps it intriguing. So that's a choice. That's a choice. All right. Advice here for the zodiac signs. For Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Be authentic, Taurus. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. That's kind of what I was saying. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So, and this person, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So this person needs to reevaluate what they're doing. I'm hearing you don't really know what you just got yourself into. So this person may need to reevaluate. What do I really want out of this? Because they may be doing this out of a sense of passion when there's more than meets the eye. Hearing jokes on you. So something about that. All right. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. We have Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, I'm hearing I'm so afraid to love. And this one, it's called I'm so afraid to love you. Xavier Omar. I don't know if you guys know that song. All right, moving on to Virgos. Virgos. I just realized I saw 222. So there could be a wondering where's it going, and letting that be what moves you two forward to one another. All right, Virgo. It's your turn. I'm here. Okay. Virgos, my Virgo gang. Friends between body. All right, Virgo. All right, guys, if this resonates. If this resonates, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that. And comment if it resonates. Virgo, is your guard down or is someone guard down in this situation? All right, let's see what's happening for my Virgos. All right. You, Virgo. No, Virgo. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. All right. And this person for Virgo. Oh my god. Virgos. I know a lot of my Virgos are like, this is not my message. I already know. But hey, it's for someone, so whatever. Won't be coming out. All right, Virgo, I feel like there could have been a little bit of lying on your end. Maybe you said something that you knew people wanted to, you said something that you wanted them to hear. I want you to hear what you want to hear because I want you to feel good. And, this is someone who can be kind of looking for an easy way out and maybe telling somebody what they want to hear, but you don't mean it. You just don't want to hurt their feelings, or you don't want to, I don't know. This is giving, I'm feeding you a little bit of an illusion here. I am feeding you a little bit of an illusion because, and this is giving like you charm almost to manipulate, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, So it could be like you could be charming someone and manipulating them in a way and lying because I don't want to hurt their feelings, and I know how they're going to feel. Hi, William. How are you? Right? The Queen of Cups upright is someone who's compassionate, understands someone's emotions, and is trying to be gentle with somebody. But with the Queen of Pentacles in reversed, it's also giving superficial. Maybe you don't want to be with someone here because you're lying about the reason why you may have acted like you liked them, but you were lying, and maybe due to the reasons why you don't like them is due to a superficial reason. All right, that's how I'm going to say it. All right. So it could be you don't like someone because they don't have the job you're looking for. They don't make the kind of money you're looking for. They're not attractive enough. What are all the other superficial reasons? They have babies. They have kids. You don't want someone who has a kid, right? It may sound superficial to someone that you're not being open and understanding, but you're just like, no, I want what I want. I don't want to settle. This is giving I'm not going to settle. But, you may have charmed them. You may have made them interested in you. But this is someone with the King of Wands in reverse who can be very fickle in love when they're not getting what they're looking for. And you could have lied because you didn't want to hurt someone's feelings. But honestly, I'm just hearing like they don't make the cut. And Virgos, whatever, you can be like this. So I'm like, but you may not be saying that. You may be saying it in a different way. But I'm just, yeah, that's what I'm getting, Virgo. I don't know how else to say it. On this person's side, they feel like they've been putting in effort, wanting to show you like, hey, like I can take the lead. I can be with you. I want to assert how I feel about you and show that I'm going to put in effort. And this person's been really in their head, kind of blaming themselves, or feeling like they feel alone, even though they want to get close to you. So it's like they're pulling in and you're pulling away, Virgo. And this person wants to get closer the more that you're reeling away. And they're so damn attracted to the fact that you're doing that. And I don't know if you're doing this intentionally, because it's kind of giving me on Virgo's side like I'm not getting that I feel like you're not trying to do this intentionally. I think you're trying to close the door. You just don't know how. But they're really like sexually attracted to you, or they have this dream of you, and they think that things will change once you let go. Tell me more about Virgo here. I need more information on Virgo. Virgo, I feel like right now you're just looking at other options, or there's other people you may be talking to, and what you're looking for, you don't want to. I'm looking for the Emperor. I'm looking for someone who has a certain type of structure about them. I'm looking for something I haven't found yet, and I just know I haven't found it. So there's something like that going on. I haven't. Celine said on point. Okay, thank you. And I think you've just been very guarded and walking away from people who aren't what you're looking for. Like, you know what you want, you know what you're looking for, and you will leave people behind who don't put in the effort or don't have the criteria of what you're looking for. Your guard comes up and you move away. You don't get emotionally tied for what? What am I getting tied to if it's not what I want? You're getting me very, very, yeah, you're giving me, I only want what I want. And I take responsibility. Like if I don't want to manipulate these people. I don't want to charm them and be deceiving and lie. So I need to move away from them in a kind-hearted way. But I also need to take responsibility because I believe in karma, but I want what I want. And I don't want to settle. I want my dream. So yeah, you're taking responsibility for the dream you want and the life you want or the person you want. And you'll quickly leave people behind for the sense of security or life you're looking for. So yeah, you're giving me like you're either looking for a lifestyle that someone can provide or you're looking for I feel like you're looking for a person who fits the bill. That's all I'm going to say. All right. All right, let's see what connects you to this person. What connects you to? So this is giving me that, Virgo, you are looking, so this is something new, and you're trying to trust in the connections you're building and have conversations to see if, this is something, a strong bond that you could make with someone or a romantic connection you could have with someone, and you're just kind of letting life bring you what it's meant to, right? And trust in that. And so you could have been talking with someone and you two were both looking for something new and talking to one another and wanting love, which is true. You both wanted that. Hi. Oh, hi, Stella. Thank you. I appreciate you. I think you both want harmony and you both want love, but let's be real. The reason why you guys are talking or connecting is because you guys are bored of your options and you're looking for something more exciting in your life. And so you guys were talking because you were looking for love. But this, I'm just hearing like, just don't meet what I'm looking for. Yeah, so you guys started talking, communicating a lot. And then you had to evaluate the situation and you were like, it's not, maybe within the conversations of what they wanted out of life, what you want. And no, it's not the person for me. All right. And what separates you two? Yeah. It just keeps saying no. And I said, yeah. No. It just keeps saying no to me, Virgo. So like with this person, I don't want it. Yeah, it's like I don't want to be open and expressive. Now, I said what separates you two is being open and expressive. It's not. And this is can be emotionally manipulating. Someone could be unfaithful or someone could just be fearing true intimacy. That could be on both your sides here. But it's giving there's a seduction in the air between you two, a pull. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't want seduction or a pull of lust. I want a high level committed relationship. So I'm moving on. And that's what's separating you two is, do I want seduction? Do I want a fly by night? Sure, I could have it. Or do I want something serious and long-term committed? So I just feel it's not a match. Okay. All right. Let's see what they have to say for you, Virgo. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving, Virgo. So, you may be getting the right partner because they may be just wanting you because they're sexually attracted to you, right? Or they like that you're pulling away and they're pulling in, which is kind of like a chasey, gamey energy. At the same time, Virgo, if you're only looking for something out of looks or status or whatever, then maybe you two are more of a vibrational match than you think. Like, oh, I'm loving and honest and open towards someone who has the requirements. I'm just saying. All right. What about it for this person? I'm hearing you two are a match, but You're denying, or yeah. For this person, it says, listen with your heart. You're listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. So I feel like this person's hearing what they want to hear, but not hearing the truth or hearing their heart. Because if they were, then they would know that this actually truly isn't fulfilling for what their heart desires. Sometimes you just need to leave somebody. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgos. That was funny. That was funny, Virgo. Oh my God. I'm telling you, these love situations have been great. But hey, I allow all, and whatever storyline fits, but that's the collective of Virgo. I know I'm going to probably get a lot of cross watchers for that one. That's my guess. Celine said, girl, I ain't going to be dealing with Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, a Virgo, Sagittarius. I don't know why. Virgo, I'm hearing, have you seen my ex? And I'm like, no. Or like, do you know what I used to have? No. Like, I'm getting like, you might be comparing something to like what you used to have or something. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But I'm hearing like, do you know what I've got? Like, do you know? All right, I hear you guys. Okay. No, Virgo's picky. Okay, Gemini, you all know that. Cancer, Aries, Libra, Cancer. I think you did hear me. All right, moving on to Capricorns. Do we have any Capricorns in the house? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Are you lost at sea, Capricorn? What did you guys, have you ever seen Castaway? What was the line that, what was the line of Castaway when he's like on the little raft? What does he keep saying? Do you guys know? Cap Venus? True. Someone once said, Virgo, you need to lower your standards just a tiny bit. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying this was what the situation was, and Virgo's definitely rejected someone here. From what I'm seeing in the cards. Yeah, I have a Capricorn Venus, and I got a Capricorn Rising. What did Tom Hanks say in Castaway when he's on the boat, on the raft? Does anyone know? Does anybody know? Help me. What does he say in Castaway? It's going to bother me. All right, if this does resonate for you guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Capricorn, do you want someone to come and mess? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Capricorn. All right, let me see you, Capricorn. How are you appearing? What did he say when he's on the raft in Castaway? What does Tom Hanks say when he's on the raft in Castaway? Ooh, I fell. Wait, give me that line. Hold on. No. Don't worry, Wilson. Oh. I fell in love with comfort and avoiding problems. But you know you want this, Capricorn. So come on. All right. So what I'm seeing here, you no longer want to be in indecision anymore when it comes to your love life. I feel like you're over being bored in love. Like maybe you've been over the options, or you've been pretty bored, and just feeling very indifferent or withdrawn to a degree of being available to relationships. I feel like he said one line over and over again. Gilligan? Was it Gilligan? Maybe. Yes, we're on Capricorn. So I feel like there's been an indifference with you, and you want to take some responsibility for the way that you feel, because you want to be open to love, which means you maybe need to be putting yourself out there more, or being open to a love option, because this is something about I don't even want love, or I've been focusing on one area of my life and been really discontent in another, which now you're taking more responsibility for that reason. As like, yeah, part of it is there's nobody there, but a part of it is I'm not really trying either. So I feel here, Capricorn, you're over kind of saying the same narratives or replaying the same person or the situation. I feel like you're really done with that. You're locking it and putting it away. And you're taking more responsibility for being open to a new love, and even maybe expressing your feelings, or being more emotionally available, because there's a part of it is, yeah, there's no options, but I'm also not being available either. Okay. When it comes to another person, I feel like this next person that you're dealing with is not toxic, is not trying to bound you in something toxic. They just want a person that they can have a long lasting bond with and put effort into. I want to see it grow and turn into something long lasting. I don't want to be bounded to you because, of sex or anything toxic, or because we go out and party every week. Like, I don't think that this is this person. Like, a person that you're going to be dealing with is going to be someone who wants to build on something they can trust, and is very attracted to you, and is very attractive in nature. The Queen of Wands, again, is someone that will feel like it's effortless to work with them or to put in the work. Okay, this is someone who you may be inspired by their energy or their attraction or their confidence. Okay, you could meet this person at work, Capricorn. I've been getting that message for Capricorn a ton, is that they might be meeting somebody at work. But this is someone that you are very attracted to and maybe inspired by their work ethic as well. Is this someone who may be putting a lot of time and energy into the kind of life that they want and is working hard to build it, but may not be the most financially secure of an individual, but is trying to work hard to build a life that they're attracting the life that they want, and they kind of have the weight of the world in their hands. And so they're putting their time and effort into what they want. So they could also be very active, like taking care of their body, working out. Yeah. But this is someone that you're going to be able to trust. This is someone that you've been kind of looking for. I feel like this is someone that it'll take time to build with. So this could be a lot of attraction, but to build something will take time because it requires trust. Let's see what's going to connect you to. I feel like this is someone who hasn't come in yet. You both have had really bad breakups. Like you and whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, both come from very hurtful breakups, very painful breakups. You may relate in that way, and you both are very guarded towards love. You both aren't very this may be why it takes so long for you to come together, is because you both aren't the most emotionally available people, because you've both been very hurt in the past, so you don't open up easily. But this is, see, here comes the Knight of Pentacles. This is a relationship that comes through time and effort slowly. So this is cautious and not the most romantic relationship, but this is someone you're going to be able to trust, and romance will come later. But it does lead to a very promising relationship, like one of marriage or a long-lasting relationship, because it was over time that love or commitment came. It may feel more like a partnership than a, yeah. There's a lot of holding back between you two when it comes to emotional availability. But there will be a lot of harmony in this, because maybe you two don't want an outpouring of love. Like, I've had that. So maybe this is more of a relationship that isn't the most romantic, but does harmonize. Like, I feel like your relationship goes in waves. So it doesn't start out super romantic or even sexual in nature between you two. Like, it might take a really long time to get to that point. You're like, what the fuck? And that's kind of what I keep getting. There is even a lot of silence in between you two for a long time. And then somebody finally is like spying or reaching out to somebody to invite them out or to talk to them again. Yeah. With the Star card, this is inspired action over after time of talking to one another off and on. So you two may be like a friendship, or maybe you two have a friendship of sorts, or a relationship where it's more, I don't know how to explain this. It's quiet. It's like you guys get along well, but the romance or the passion doesn't. Even if you are romantically attracted to them in some way, it's like the romance doesn't take off fast. Interesting. Yeah, friendship first. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so this is exactly what separates you two, is the romance, the apologies, or the openness to kind of outpour each other's feelings. That's exactly what I was saying. This is what disconnects you two, is that it's not the most romantically passionate, like out of a novel, or no, it's not going to be like that. And the romance takes a really long time because, again, there's something about also making a move on one another is very awkward. Like, it's giving like, oh, like, should we not? So it's not like, it doesn't flow maybe immediately. So yeah, there's that. And then someone here, you both could be workaholics on top of that. It's like, you both are more focused on your careers. Maybe that's how you guys resonate. You guys are always just focused on your careers, and that's where your focus is. And then that kind of leads for the passion or the romance in this to be missing. So yeah. And then again, there could be a problem about talking romantically or talking about your feelings to one another. It doesn't really come easy either. So yeah, it's not like it's really, really hard to talk about our feelings. Shit. It doesn't mean it's not there, because I do see that there is, or it wouldn't even be here. So it is here. It just is going to take a while for you guys to express this, because you guys have been hurt before. So you both are very guarded. It doesn't, so it just, yeah. Okay, how does this come together? I'm interested. How does this come together for you, Capricorn? You guys are going to have a lot of time going out together. Like, you two naturally enjoy each other's company, and you guys both are enjoying your lives together with one another. And I don't know if you both feel like you need to be told you're attractive, because you both feel you're attractive. Like, I get two people, when you guys walk into the room, you guys may get eyes naturally on you two. It's like, we don't need to be told we're attractive. We just are. Duh. Like, we don't need to be told it. So there's a confidence within you both as a couple, but with individually. And so you both may turn heads naturally. Like, I could get you both walk into a room and like a guy's looking at the girl, and then another girl in the room is looking at them. So it's like, people naturally look at you two. Even if you two are together, it's like you guys catch eyes from other people. That's really odd. Yeah. So you two may come together, but also be able to live independently from one another. You guys have maybe a different lifestyle where you guys are together, but you guys are, I think you both may be tired. I don't know. I'm getting like a very interesting situation where you guys take some time away from one another, or you guys explore other options. Okay. So I'm getting like two people who are exploring other options here, but inwardly know that they're crushing on each other, and then eventually do express that they like each other. So this is giving like friends going out or coworkers going out, and when they're together, it's apparent that they look good together, and people notice them in a room, but they're talking to one another. And then you two may be exploring other options, and then while you're exploring other options, it's apparent that you both really like each other, and someone confesses. Okay, but it may take some time to get to that point. And even a denial to one side, or just we're just friends, we just go out together, we just hang out together. But then every time we're out, we naturally fit, or we go together. And then I think over time, like, there's always going to be a knowing, whether it's you or them, that you two have love for each other, you like each other, but there will be a true bond, and there will be romance that opens up. It'll just take a while out of denial or out of rejection for one side or the other, right? Not wanting to be denied, not wanting to be rejected. So it may just be a very slow burn of a relationship. And even then, it could be that you guys are dating other people, or like flirting and dating, but dating other people as well. Okay, for the beginning. Yeah, if you like a slow burn, I can't stand it, but if that's you, then yeah, this is beautiful. I just want to walk. Okay, we're dealing with a Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces, strong Pisces. Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, all right, who's ready? Do we have Aries in the house? Aries gang, it's your turn. You're not a slow burn person. You're a slow burn person. Okay. I mean, it's a choice. And that's the thing, right? Like someone who's not into a slow burn, right? Capricorn may feel like it's rejection on one person's side versus the other. So, all right, Aries, it's your turn. Let's see. Okay. Wait, why am I bad? All right, bro. I'm so over you. I have to turn on my headphones because the guy downstairs is being so fucking loud. I can't. I think he's doing it intentionally at this point. All right, Aries. Let's see. What's going on for my Aries in love? Okay, guys, if this resonates, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. No, Mary, I'm not hearing the same thing you're hearing because I have my headphones on and I realized that my YouTube people can't actually hear this guy. You only can hear this guy if you're on TikTok. So, because the last time I complained a lot about it and then I was like, wait, nobody can hear this on YouTube. And then I realized it's only Snapchat or not Snapchat. TikTok can hear this. All right. All right. Hi, Mahan. Aries gang. Let's see your current energy, Aries. Collective Aries. Ooh. Okay, let's see this person. Oh, every time I say Aries, here he comes. My favorite Aries. Hi, baby. Hi. He's like, no, get away from me, Mom. All right. My favorite Aries. All right, let's see. Aries gang. Let's see this person. Hi, Trinidad. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so Aries, I feel like there's someone that you feel a strong connection, romantic connection with. It's giving undeniable feelings, and you are having you have an inner awareness, and you're not confused about how you feel. You know it inwardly, you know it outwardly, that the attraction and the bond that you share is undeniable to you. Like, I'm deeply attracted, I'm deeply connected, and I'm fully aware and invested in this person. And the only thing here is there may be a hard time focusing on one area of your life, but you're not confused on how you feel, okay? What other dog? No, I have a cat. Bondi. Kitty. I have a kitty visiting. Okay, so here this person, sorry Aries, this person here, there is a change in the situation, okay? This person wants the situation to change, but doesn't know how to change the situation with you. They may feel like, I don't know if it's you or them, that has, they may be worried that you're spending too much time with other people, that it can't be successful. Like, you're always going out and spending all this time and going out and celebrating with other people and enjoying your time with other company, that, you know, I'm worried that maybe you're not into me, or who are you going out with? Like, this person may always be on their mind, like, who are you spending your time with now, Aries? Like, you're always with someone. So this person could be a little bit like in their head about, are you with someone else? Are you not saying that you are, but it's like you're always out doing something. It's hard to keep up with you. All right, like, what are you doing? All right, let's see what connects you two here. I feel that what connects you to is taking a chance and feeling like it's a really good time for you to put yourself out there and date and see what comes towards you, right? So you might be just really happy right now, or really in a good vibe. You know, I did say earlier, especially for Aries risings, but Aries suns may as well, that Bondi, he's coming. Hi, Bond. Bond, come here. Bond, come here. Off the table. Do not jump. No, down. Don't. No, that jump, you will ruin the computer. I see you. I see you. No, don't. No, come down. Do not come on the. No, do not jump on the table, Bond. No. Mm-hmm. No, he's like right over here, and he's like, I can jump, and I'm like, no, bro, do not jump. Bond, no, do not try to jump. No, down. Yeah, down. Mm-hmm. No, Bond. Oh, he's gonna jump. Okay. You don't listen, but that's okay. Come here, kitty. Come here. Okay. Okay, Bond. All right. Come here, kitty. All right. Oh, okay, Bond. Oh, there goes. Oh, I got too many animals here. All right, Bond. All right, relax. Not on my cards. Okay. Paula, don't bark at Bondi. Okay. That's what I deal with on a daily basis right now. Okay. Relax. Life. All right, Bond. He's so cuddly with me. Okay. All right. Not back on the off the table, Bond. No. Man, all the animals come for Aries. I don't know why. Hi, babe. Okay. You gotta go down. I'm sorry. You just can't be on this table. Yeah, he's he's bigger than my dog. Like, mind you, that's Bond. This is my dog. Like, look at his body. He's a huge cat. Yeah, Bond. I promise we'll cuddle. He loves to cuddle. That is the cuddliest cat I've ever seen. He's so cuddly. He's like so cute. he like headbutts me too and stuff. But he won't be here for long. He's leaving me. Plus, my dog is way too jealous to have another man in this house. Even though they used to be best friends, like my dog loved playing with him. Now that he's older, he's just too jealous for that. You know? Yeah, Bond's cute. He's really cute. He like headbutts and he purrs. And when he wants attention, like he's like, whatever, Apollo, like I'm gonna get my attention. And he'll be like, meow. And then he comes and he like headbutts me and he like stares and then cuddles right here. He's really, really cute. That's my guy. Apollo's just though too jealous for that. I can't. It made me realize I can't have a cat even if I wanted one because it ain't gonna work. It's too much. All right, sorry guys, what was I getting at? So, what connects you two? Sorry, Aries. Animal invasion. Animal invasion. I'm so sorry, Aries. So here with the Fool to the to the Wheel of Fortune, it's just you two are meeting each other at the right time. And that's what's really connecting you two is you both are open to dating and open to one another. Yeah, those like that cat is really big though. With the Six of Pentacles being here, it seems like you two, this person and you will be equally giving and taking to one another. But there could be a lie about, that you're not exploring other options or vice versa. I get something about there's options here and that there could be some lies a little bit and needing to judge the situation of, I mean, like, can it be casual? So something about wanting to be casual. Something about lying and being honest. So it's like, do I be honest? Do I lie? I don't know. No. The cat looks like it could eat. What? Cats don't listen. No, because I was like, Bond, don't get up. And he was like, at least he didn't fully jump from like the table. At least he went down on the chair and lightly came up on the table than just jumping that far. Because, oh my God, not again. No, Bond, we are not doing. No, you're not doing this again. No. Yeah, look away. No. He's like, okay, just look at me then. I feel like there's going to be sudden changes to whoever you're dealing with because of the lack of effort or someone being just too in their head about this relationship. But let's get to what separates you two here for Aries. Yeah, it's just saying what is separating you two is taking responsibility for building something that could be comforting and, hard, putting in the effort to secure it. That's what's missing here. So it's just like, let's just have some fun, but not thinking about the consequences of them. What does fun mean? And this person's really in their head. What are the chances that it's successful if we're just casual? No. No. He tried it again. I'm like, not this time. No. Yeah, with the Four of Wands here in reverse, this is giving no instability in this. So, and not trusting it. So it'll probably just end. But hey, it may be fun for the meantime, which there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, moving on. Kind of keeping a quiet strength about them. Could be dealing with a Leo here, or even a Taurus or Libra. Okay, let's see if we have any messages for you. If you guys are looking for fun, yeah, but I feel like you might. Hi, Bond. I told you, when he wants attention, he demands it. Like, I will get my attention. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey appreciation. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Okay. All right, signs you could be dealing with. Aries. I'm so sorry, Aries, because I was so distracted on this one, so I apologize. Could be dealing with Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Virgo, Pisces. You may not, I keep getting like you are open to this person, but I feel like I'm not giving up on somebody else. And that could be causing a dilemma for you to open up fully in this. And this person may have like an instinctual feeling like something's up because of your moves. Yes. Hi, Ariana. I did do Cancer. I started with Cancer. So if you go onto YT, you can watch it back. Okay, so moving on to... No, I haven't. I hope he's well. All right, moving on to... Do we have Leo and Sagittarius in the house? Okay, we have Leo. Oh, thanks, Tony. Yes, you're both a Leo rising and Sagittarius sun. Okay. I think I got that right, Trinidad? All right. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm listening to White Iverson right now, which I'm like, I haven't heard this song in a really long time. Okay. Leo, if this does resonate for you, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what's going on for Leo. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, and this person for Leo. Okay, Leo. You got someone missing on you, but we'll get into it. So, Leo, I feel here with the 5 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse, this is giving, I'm not confused. and I'm not willing to go through an argument or a fight with you. I'm willing to find a resolution or a compromise, but it will be out of my own self-interest and my desires. Yeah, I want what I want. Because I'm actually really content. And so I might be willing to sprinkle you with something a little here and there. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty content with where I am. And it's giving I'm not confused and I'm not willing to fight or have drama. So if you want that, there's the door. Goodbye. I don't want it. I don't have time for it. Like, there's something about, like, I'm really not here for the drama or your bullshit today. So I don't know when your energy is like, if you're in your feels, be in your feels, But there is a part of you here with the Magician in reverse I don't love. This is someone who's very manipulative because, it is. Like, the Magician in reverse is a very manipulative person and normally will get their way out of manipulation. And it could be because you have this stance that there's no real compromise, because you're like, yeah, we can talk, we can compromise, but you're not going to compromise because you're saying, no, if I don't like it, I'm good with where I am. Good day. So there is like this manipulative feeling here. On this person's side, they're really discontent with, well, let me get to the start of it. This person's looking for something that is built on a solid foundation of a relationship. I want a relationship. I want things to change and integrate together. I want to be fulfilled with you and come together. And yeah, I want to come together with you. And I'm really tired of what you're doing. Like, I'm really tired of it. Like, I'm getting really disinterested and bored of how you're acting or how you're treating me. I'm sorry, Leo, this is their side. Don't be mad at me, okay? Like, I'm just going back and forth here. Like, I'm really sick of the way that you do this because it always works out in your benefit. This person's, again, with the Judgment, they're realizing, or there's something in them where they're realizing, like, I'm not getting what I need out of this. Like, you're always saying you're going to compromise, but how come I'm left discontent and I'm maybe even alone? Like, they feel very alone. I'm getting really tired of this. And they've just kind of been withdrawing. Like, I don't even know if this person tells you how they feel anymore, because you're always like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to. It's like an immediate shutdown. This person doesn't even feel like they can express, which almost leads to this inner, like, frustration or anger, or just, I'm just bored of it now because I've tried to tell you and you just don't. It's all about Leo. So it's all. And I'm just reading the sides, okay? I'm not taking sides. I'm reading the sides. All right. And this person's having an understanding that with the Ten of Pentacles being here, I do want something that is going to lead to a long-lasting relationship that I feel will turn into a family. So I don't know if you two are like single and this person wants a serious commitment from you. And you're kind of, I feel like you're okay being single and you like having a partner, you like having a relationship, but I don't want to be married, or I don't want commitment in the ways you want to have me integrate with you or conform. This cat is doing everything to get my attention right now. Okay, and so they're being really quiet. Maybe they're just spending more time with their family, not really telling you what they're doing, where they're going. They're keeping their mouths shut. They're keeping quiet because you don't want to hear it. You don't care. You're happy, even though they're really they could be very discontent in this. So deep down, they may be looking for a new option, or they may be trying to kind of attract something new in their life because they're feeling such an indifference within this. I just feel like I want to move towards something that I'm excited about. I want to put my fears behind me and really step into something that will lead to my dreams manifested. I feel like I'm tired. I'm tired of it. Let's see what separates you here. It's showing already a lot of separation between you, though. So what is separating you two here? Oh, no, what's connecting you two? Sorry, what is connecting? That's them, that's you. What's connecting you? Sorry. What is connecting you two? What is connecting you two? This guy downstairs, man, you hear him? I'm hearing, you always know I'm back with you know who. You always know I'm back with you know who. So that keeps coming in here for me, Leo, meaning you guys fight or you guys say you're done and somehow you meet again or you see each other in social situations and you're always back with you know who. Okay, that's what it's giving. So there's a lot of, you two don't see it the same way, and there's a lot of illusion and a lot of fear mongering of maybe even other people in your business. Okay, there's a lot of other people in your business. It does not help the situation. It creates more illusion because you may hear things from other people and they may hear things from other people. You guys hang out in social situations, social groups, and it's kind of okay. You know, like when like the couples hang out together and then when they separate and the guys go with the girls and the girls go with the girls go with the girls, the guys go with the guys, and then people start talking about, oh, did you hear that? And it's like this creates a lot of drama, which may be why, Leo, you get really upset here because you're like, why are you telling other people our business and not coming to source? Hello, I'm here. Like, let's come to a resolution. Why are you telling other people our business or something like that? But there's always something about too many people are creating too much fear. A lot of other people also, Leo, may be telling you or them, you know, you need to move on. I don't think this is healthy. I don't think this is for you. There could be a lot of people in your ear, like family members or friends, telling you you shouldn't go towards them. And there's, again, a need to be more direct in your communication. Even if you guys tend to break up, you always back up together in social dynamics anyways. And this is where it could be tricky because people say, oh, like, no, let it go, like, move on. And then you get back into these social situations where you see them again or you hear their name pop up and it makes you want to converse with them or have conversations. And every time you two talk, you two have a lot of love and empathy for each other when you two speak. So I feel like there's a problem around other people's assumptions about you two than maybe you two coming together. But it does separate you two whether you like it or not. And there's not a lot of conversation between you two. However, I feel like what connects you two, bond. No, not again. Not speak to the hand. No. No. Bro, I'm not even gonna make eye contact. Okay, so oh my god, you were so okay. So try not to make eye contact. He's like inching that size, then he's like, you see my face? No. Cats are so funny. Stop. So then with the Page of Cups being here, it's saying, you know, when we speak, we always have a very open-minded conversation and while always very gentle and loving towards one another. Like, I do think there's a lot of love between you two, and that's why the dynamic keeps changing between you two because there's so many other people. I'm hearing, keep my name out of your mouth. I don't know if that's the friends or the family members, but there's something like that that really F's with this relationship because no matter how much time has gone on, there's still a lot of joy between you two, a lot of love between you two. And when you two are just alone, or the times that you've spent, it's like ecstasy, or it is so good when you two are just enjoying each other's company. And I feel like almost like no time passes by when it's just me and you together. It feels like ecstasy or something together. But when other people are involved in our situation, there's something about other people are in the ear. But deep down, you two are real lovers. It's just, putting the time and energy into it. But there is a lot of love and harmony within it when you two are together. And that is what connects you two, because there's something about when you two are together, you have the best times together. It really is just all the other people that put their opinions in your ear and puts their opinions in their ear and leads to this. You both have a strong independence within you two, and it leads to you to further separate than come together, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see what separates you two, even though I just said it, but whatever. I think what's really separating you is you're tired of it. Both of you. You both are very tired of I'm always back with who, or I'm always back contemplating this situation. I'm really tired of saying I'm going to be in something else and then getting stuck in my head and not knowing what to do. I just need to move forward. I keep telling myself, I'm going to move forward, and then I always end up back in this position feeling the same ways. And so I need to start something new, and it separates you two, because I think both of you want something more fulfilling and want to be happy. And being stuck in this makes you feel miserable and frustrated. Okay, so I feel like you guys want a new life, and this narrative is over. I'm over the story. I want to move on to my next chapter of my life. I'm really over it. And I don't know if it's on your side or their side, but they're hermiting. You're happy with the life you have and what you've become. So I feel like there's that. Okay. So let's see here. Advice for Leo. Rest and relaxation is essential. Okay? We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So you may back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives change forever. I feel like right now you're a little bit more on the independent, independent side. All right, and for this person, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. This person may struggle to tell you what they need anymore because, I don't know. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful thing life has to offer you. All right, so that is what I have. Signs you could be dealing with. We have Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. Moving on, last but not least, Sagittarius, babes. Where's my Sagittarius gang? Thank you, Richard, for the follow. Sag gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All my Sagittarius are here. Okay. All right, guys, if this does resonate for you, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, because I see y'all looking and not doing anything. So, give me some love, okay? Okay. All right, that being said, Sagittarius, Your turn. All right, let's see what's going on for you within this dynamic of your love situation. Okay. All right, and this person, yes, I did Aries already. Okay. This one's a little bit juicy. So, Sagittarius, I feel that you may be not feeling the most lovey-dovey right now. You could be dealing with a breakup in a partnership or a heartbreak of some sort within a relationship and just not able to really give to the relationship. Some of you guys could be dealing with a depression here with the Sun card in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. This could be maybe you feel that it's a broken relationship or we're just too incompatible and I'm just not happy in it. And I feel that you've made this decision and you want to take responsibility that you're looking for a different type of bond, or I don't know if there's a bond out there that you are experiencing currently. Maybe for some of you, it is. But if it's not, then I am aware that I want more romance, or I want a true love, and I don't think this one's for me. And it's just being honest with yourself and having to take some sense of making that decision that I know what I'm looking for in love, and I don't feel love within this anymore or at all. And you internally are aware of this. There could be someone that you shared a true bond with and experience with, that you're so aware of how you felt with one person, what you're feeling in this, that it's even more apparent to you that you don't have what it takes for this. And that could make you feel like you failed or make you feel bad because you're hurting somebody in the process. But because I'm hearing like, I would never want to hurt you intentionally, but I can't help who I love or why I love that person versus what I could give to you. But you inwardly know it's just like, the more I stay in this, the more unhappy I'm going to make you, and the more unhappy I'm going to be. So it's just not a good situation for either of us if we stay. This person wants things to change between you two, and honestly, I feel like we'll do anything to change it. Like, let me lighten your load, let me delegate, let me take some responsibility for the relationship and why it didn't work. It's like this person saying that they want to try and they want to give and that they want to put an effort, and that, don't give up on us, maybe, but they are aware things need to change. Like, regardless of whether we stay together or we change it together, we can't keep it where it's been, right? So they're aware of things need to change. This person's acting like a leader and that they're going to step up and that they are asserting and inspiring you to believe in love again within the connection you two share. But they're kind of lying because they are dealing with something else or sleeping with someone else or moving in a different direction. So they're saying one thing to you and even showing you in ways that they want to lessen your load or take some of the weight off and change it. But in other ways, what they're doing behind the scenes when you're not looking is they're still keeping their options open, talking to other people, exploring, maybe even having sex with other people. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands is giving me, swift in the night, someone who's going to swiftly, move on really fast. So this person could be telling you, I want to work on with you, Sagittarius, but they have like backups in case it doesn't work out. This person's like already aware, I got to have a backup. You know what I'm saying? In case because I feel like this is a person who can't be alone. Okay. Yeah. All right. What connects you two? So, what connects you two is that you had some honest thoughts and beliefs of the issues that have not been changing between you two. Okay, with the Ten of Swords being here in reverse, this is saying like we both needed to kind of recover from this devastating situation, and we've both learned how we need to give and take or take responsibility in our lives. I'm getting like the Justice card again of like what is yours and what is mine, giving and receiving, and what really hasn't worked out for us, and kind of learned from this situation. But it's been very hard, and we've been very unsure if we should let go and believe that there's something better for us out there. It's almost like we were fighting to hang on, but fighting to hang on was even just, it's just all like not, I'm just hearing it's just not working, right? Like it's giving like we're holding on for dear life, but like it's really slipping through the fingers. And for you, Sagittarius, you know, when I'm seeing that Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like, no, you're truly incompatible in every single way. And I think there was a guardedness as well of like even trust. Like you both were spying on each other like crazy, possibly because you guys were just, there were moments. I think I want to say no one's right or wrong, because I think there was moments for each of you where it was just messed up. Like you could say it was me, you could say it was you, but we both were like not trusting one another. And we were both way too guarded. I feel like your trust has been broken with this person and vice versa. And so that is what's connecting you two, is the spying, the distracting each other, holding on to try to make it work. Some of you guys could have had children together, and or the family, you know, try and keep the family together, kind of thing. Let's see what separates you two. Yeah. The confusion, seeing the beyond the illusions, and keep fighting over what ifs, or, you know, fighting over. It was almost like you guys were avoiding taking responsibility and kept fighting over the same things. No, you did it. No, I did it. No, you did it. No, I, like, oh God, like back and forth, back and forth. It's exhausting. And then just quiet resentment, just building underneath it, underneath the arguing. Because there was definitely arguments and confusion, and then resentment underneath all of it, like layering brick by brick till like your walls were so up that, yeah, nothing's coming down. This is not solvable. That's what I'm saying. You don't see happiness in this. Mm-mm. And there's not talking about it either, and not trying to find ways to overcome it. I don't want to find ways to overcome it. And that was both of you, like kind of just aware of that. Mm-mm. It's almost like we're living mates in a house. If you guys lived together, it was like living mates in a house. One went, one left, one went, one left. Hey, hey. Not much romance involved here either. It was very like robotic like, or, and then when we are sitting, we're both not present with one another. So yeah, I'm getting this is not it. Okay, so let's see what is happening for Sagittarius. What advice do we have? Wow. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose, Sagittarius. You may have felt bound, but you are limitless. And if you have an ideal version and you're not happy, don't force it, right? And then this says, actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. I'm hearing, yep, walking out the door. Bye. Tell me about that. Okay, and this person, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So That's for this person. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I was really hoping for something a little bit more optimistic here, but hey, I just read cards. I can't force outcomes, even if I want a happier outcome. But I always say, like, I'm just like your tarot bestie. I just read energy, and if you find resonance and that helps you just to feel understood, then hey, that's what I'm here for. I don't try to be predictive. I'm not saying this is going to happen to you. This is your current situation. So if you don't vibe and you're like, this is not my current situation, then it's not yours. Don't take it. This is not predictive. Okay. So at least this reading wasn't. So keep in mind that. I hope you guys liked it. If it resonates, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Trinidad. You're so sweet. And let me tell you the signs you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Virgo, Gemini, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Leo, a Virgo, Pisces, a Gemini, a Libra, strong air, Leo, and yep, that's all I'm seeing here for tonight. So I hope that resonated. Oh, and Libra again. Strong Libra, strong Leo, strong. Yeah, those two really stuck out to me. But I hope, again, that it resonated. Yes, Capricorn was done. You guys can watch it on YouTube to watch it back. Debbie, would you put timestamps, or do you're not available for that? Just asking. And guys, tomorrow night we're going to be doing single readings. So if you are single or newly single or just wanting something new in your life, tomorrow's the singles reading. We're going to do it kind of similar. Oh, yes, you will. Okay, thank you. We're going to do it kind of like the same tonight. And it'll be more probably about you and a little bit about what's coming in love or the person newly that you are dealing with. So it should be fun. I mean, tonight's was fun too. You got a lot of animal time with me. So thank you guys so much. And I will catch you guys in the next reading. Good night. And thank you so much, Debbie. You're a real one. Appreciate you. Bye.